Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where we are back here in Vartulin, where we are going to pick up last two quests here. Well, the last two in the first round. A peaceful repose. There is much we must do to maintain what we have here in Vartulin. I presume that you've noticed the red leaf trees around us? They are sarlashi trees, with which we make our verothi. Our verothi are living links to the Kentai who have thrown through the wearing. We give them the reverence and respect men have for their entombed dead in sarcophagi. Our verothi require fresh sarlashi trees with which to grow. Vartulin trees no longer produce shoots, as they are near the end of their life cycle, as are all we who tend them. There's an area west of here with younger sarlashi trees. This is the grove of Rothirim. I must warn you, however, that there are vengeful Kurthadi spirits, Kentai who became wrathful or vengeful at the spoiling of their forest, who roam Rothirim. It is no longer safe for the Kentai to venture there. You, however, have the bearing of one who can handle yourself in a fight. It is our ancestral duty to plant more sarlashi trees here in Vartulin, that we have enough for all the Kentai elves who undergo through. Go to Rothirin and gather fresh sarlashi shoots, that they may be replanted here at Vartulin and grow into full sarlashi trees. I am trusting you with something quite sacred to us, Pineleaf. I know that you will not let us down. All right, so gather sarlashi shoots. Okay. And?
Though you are an outsider, you have the look of someone capable. I am quite desperate. Enough so that I would turn to a stranger for our salvation.
This grove that you see is dying. My people are dying. My wife is struggling. She is wearing, fading before my very eyes. I cannot bear it. These eyes have seen such sights, countless miracles over thousands of years. Never did I think that I would see such nightmares as these. This land is cursed. The ground is parched. Forests are as dry and white as bone. All my friends, all those I love, destined to fade and to be forgotten. I will not fade so easily. I will not let this grove crumble to dust. That is not my path. I have a desperate idea, and you seem capable. Will you help me? Will you help our people? Okay, so speak to Grove Elder Thorvillian and learn more about the Vartulin. Oh, really?
There is a man who treats with us, Usaka. His ways are strange, but I believe he may have a powerful friend, Kuridwan, the Golden Maiden.
Kuridwan is someone who could help us heal Vartulin, this grove that you see around you. Ever since the southern men made their way through our forests, the trees have started dying, turning hard and white as bone. We call it Lag Davrit, the pale blight. I believe that it is tied to the southern men, but I cannot be sure. Much of what they do is profane to nature, and they burn and cut the trees and brush that they meet, rather than exist within it. I believe Ushakar knows more about the Lag Davrit, and will be as well as the knowledge to know how to contact Guridwan. She has the power to cure the Lag Davrit, if she wishes to. I know it is in my bones. Before you go after Ushakar, would you check with Merlinglor, my wife? She is behind me, half in the verot growing over the bridge. It pains me to see her. I wish to help her, to stop her wearying, as she feels it is not her time yet. But Yet the Varoth still readily accepts her. I don't wish for her to go yet. Selfishly, I want more time with my beloved. Also, if there are any dead branches on her Varoth, please prune them. It is better for her. I cannot do it myself right now. I can't bear it. Perhaps Grove Tender Uthral has a poultice to comfort Milagor. You should stop there first. She is on the path above me. Okay, so I need to go to the path above you first. So I need to speak to Sarner near Varusha's upper path. That's for the Parched quest. And then speak to Grove Tender Uthral for the poultice. Okay, well, I think they're both this way, assuming I'm on the right path and not going off it completely. Actually, let's turn on Warden Speed. There we go. A little bit faster. Oh, well, this is... Oh, yes, this is for the Parched quest. Water Bearer.
Leader man.
You are to be my replacement for the day? Yes, I am ashamed to say that I have a fever and I am unable to perform my duties. I tried, but both Thorvalian and Avathril forbade my work this day. I suppose I'm grateful for their kindness and for yours. The buckets are beside me here. They're to my left. Thank you for this. I shall return to dreams and hope that they are all of old Lythor, the Emerald Wood. Okay, so let's see. And then we'll also take care of this. And collect water from the upper stream near the bridge. Well, here's a bridge. And I am supposed to... So the other... Oh, here it is. Hey, collect water here. And... the buckets have fallen and the water sloshed out. What? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Now I am supposed to go this way where I am supposed to find something to water. Let's see. Oh. The soil loses its cracks and darkens around the Vitholi. Okay, fine. Collect more water from the upper stream near the bridge. So this is going to be like going back and forth, back and forth. Ah. Was it because it... Is it because I was collecting from a... Alright, so now we need... I think maybe it was because I was swimming while I was doing it. Of course I was swimming. It was too deep for a hobbit to collect otherwise. So I guess that's what the other one... The hobbits should use the stream to point to the right, so that way they were able to actually collect it. Maybe that's why there are two collection points, is so that the hobbits can complete the quest. Maybe in Bulwer they originally had only the left one, and then someone noticed. Oops. The leaves of the Verothi glisten with the infusion of water. Oh, how nice of it. I guess the third one? Oh no, I can now... Oh. We can aid one another when one of us weakens or falls ill. It appears that you do the same. For that, you have my respect and my gratitude. Okay? All right, so we take care of that. Good. And now the grove tender, who I believe is this way. Over. Oh, the grove tender is up there? Oh, up there. Perhaps I should have spoken to him when I was up here before, instead of doing the buckets first.
Lead us, mad friend.
Okay, her. Balagor? Yes, she is wearying, but we can make her transition more comfortable. I have just the thing. Here, take this poultice to her. It is little more than tea, I confess, but sometimes tea is exactly what one needs. At the very least, it's warm and will comfort her. Okay. What does it say that she was? Oh yeah, grove tender. That makes sense. Now let's go and speak with his wife. Here she is.
Thorvildon asked you to check on me. He is sweet to ask.
And thank you, Thrall, for me, for this poultice. I thought that I would undergo the Throthril, the wearying, when I was ready to leave this place. I am not ready, little one. I don't want to go yet. There is much I would still see and do in this place with Thorvildon. He tells me to save my energy, that I need to sustain my strength for another season, and that Kuridwan will soon help us. My strength is fleeting, little one. Each day that I see a little less of this grove, my home, each day I feel increasingly unmoored, less myself. I still feel the wind in my limbs, the dry, wheezing breeze. I feel the cold of and the heat on my bark. I wish many things. I love Thorvildon very much. I will hold on for as long as I can. Oh, let's prune the dead branches. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I will speak once more to Grove Elder. Where is he? Here he is.
Thank you for your kindness. It is hard some days to bear all the burdens nature has placed upon us.
I only wish for Melangor's safety, and the safety and health of all the Adruid in this grove. It seems a tall order this day, and most days, however. If we are to survive, we need you to convince Ushkar to tell you what he knows of Kuridwan. If you can find her, please, let her know how desperately we need to cure this pale blight. Look around you. This was once Lythor, the Emerald Woods. It has been transformed into a manspan, into Favrathor, the Forest of Bones. So many plants and animals are afflicted with disease. We have held it off for as long as we can. However, now it is crept into Varthulin itself. We have nowhere left to go. Avathril knows more about the Ushkar. She often treats with him. She will know how to find him and what boons to bring with you. I believe the Golden Maiden can help us survive. We just need to find her. All right. Let's hope this one's more cooperative than the last one we met. Oh, okay. Well, what do I need?
Lead us, mad outsider. I am fond of Thorvildon, as I believe his heart is fair. But I do not agree that there is a way to save our people.
We are destined to all join in Melagor's fate, and soon, I believe. Nevertheless, Thorvillion is our leader, and I will follow his wishes. If he wishes you to treat with Usakar, I will tell you how to do so. Usakar is one of the few friends that we count among men. He has always been a loyal ally and friend of the Adrhid. It is customary for us to send with our envoys to a gift, part of nature's bounty. As you can see, nature has struggled, and her bounty is little more than leaves and ash this season. There exists, not far from here, to the east, however, a small grove of orange trees. When last I walked this orchard, there still were a few oranges clinging to life on one of the orange trees. Bring him a gift of these oranges, and I wish that I could offer more, but as you can see, we barely have anything to give. The southern men have cursed this land. I fear there is nothing that we few who remain can do to reverse their savage violence here in Favathor. What was once Lathlor, the Emerald Wood, but which is now the Forest of Bone. After you have the oranges, continue east into the mountain ridge. There the mountains meet the meadow, and you shall find Dag Usaka, the home of Usakar. All right, so pick up oranges from under the dying orange trees. Okay, so that would be down this way. And around here. We just hang a right and continue till the end of the road, I believe. No, of course, not the end of the road. I need to pick up the oranges first. Here's an unblemished orange. Okay, good. See? These are perfectly good oranges, right? Okay, I saw another one up there. Nice that oranges have a nice distinct color. Okay, good. So how about this way for two more of them? Okay, I see another one up here. Here we go. How about a handful? And one more orange. Now, I think I head for the end of the road. I see the cottage up ahead. I also see a wretched Kuthod spirit here. Let's deal with that. In the way. Now, up to the end of the road. You have discovered Dag Usakara. The old man must be Usakar.
You are a strange envoy indeed from the Aduri. What's that? Koritwan? She's a myth, a legend, a terrible cook.
A myth, a legend, a terrible cook. Okay, that third one doesn't quite go with the first two. You bring oranges, so you must be the envoy of the Arduhid. I keep telling them not to bother sending me fruit. I don't need it, but they keep the old ways, it seems. Well, they are elves. You are a strange envoy indeed from the Arduhid. Yes, so you're looking for Kuridwan. Yes, she is a myth, a legend, and a terrible cook. Ha! Perhaps the cat's out of the bag with that, I suppose. And cats seldom get back into bags once let out, anyway. I have kept Kuridwan's location and identity jealously my own for the past few long times. Still, this forest continues to worsen, and I know that Oddity continues to worsen as well. As the forest goes, so they go. Perhaps it is time to pay Kurodwan a visit after all. Oh, don't tell her that I called her a terrible cook. She'll be feeding me her blackened chicken pie for months as a punishment. All right, let's be off then, if you're ready, but keep close. Those woods are quite dangerous to outsiders, and many have simply disappeared in them, never to be seen again. I long for the days when a burnt chicken pie was the most dangerous thing that I had to dodge. Oh, boy.
If we are to be off, let us be quick about it. This is no time for idle wandering.
It may not be time for idleness or anything like that, but it is time for a break. So I will see you in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.